Hey everybody, back to Destiny. Now, we've covered most of the basics, but one thing we haven't talked much about is the PvP. And seeing as that's one of the greater aspects of the game, and a reason a lot of players will play this game in the first place, I figured we'd go ahead and talk about it a little bit and get a few giggles watching me make a fool of myself, you know what I'm saying? Alright, once you're done with matchmaking, floating around in outer space in your ships, they set you down on a planet to go, well, destroy each other. And the game mode we were given here in the beta is Control. Alright, and what that is, it's basically a domination. You know, you have 3 flags, you capture them, hold them as long as you can, and apparently the more flags you hold, the more bonuses you get for your kills. Now, it can be bonuses for defending a flag, getting someone off a flag while they're trying to capture it, and so on and so forth. I'm just struggling just to kill somebody in the first place so far. I am not intuitive when it comes to the PvP in this game. Whereas Call of Duty is a little simpler, you know, grab your gun, go shoot somebody, come up with a class to help you shoot someone a little easier. In this you have powers and things to keep in mind while you're playing to make things a lot easier. One being that radar in the top left corner of the screen, and that is like an absolute key. It may seem sort of like a small thing. It's absolutely paramount in not only getting kills but keeping yourself somewhat alive, because it does give you a heads up on where the enemy's coming from as long as you're not aiming down the sights. Notice it disappears when I'm scoped in. Alright, I don't know how I died there. It says I got the kill, but I guess we shot each other at the exact same time. Apparently the bullets are still considered airborne even once the person dies, as opposed to the some other games we've played where you can have your missile about to hit someone in the face, and if you get shot, your missile magically disappears. That doesn't happen here. If you shoot a missile, it's going wherever it's going. Now, if you're in the middle of a boost jump to get from one place to another, and there's this corner around the B flag on this particular map here on Mars that's notorious for this, is it's basically one little landing pad off in the corner, and if you don't land right on it, of course, you fall to your death. And if you try to aim down your sights while you're jumping, you also fall to your death, because it will basically cancel your jump. Let's see if I can do it again. Alright, now right there, if I would have zoomed in on my scope, I'd have been instantly dead, because I would have fallen straight down. See, I've got this guy distracted. Alright, now a lot of times you'll see Titans. They use their power right there while they're jumping. Now, I believe everyone has this power available to them, but the Titan's really effective because it's like a ground nova from Mass Effect 3. And while they're airborne, they can basically slam into the ground. I don't know if it increases the radius of their AoE on their power, but I do know that it's really, really effective, and it works really fast. There's not really much wind-up on the power. It's almost instant. So, but essentially, you jump up, and if your victims are below you, you just spam your power and drop straight down, and yeah, it's on. So, now I want to talk about powers real quick in PvP. Using your super, you're going to want to use your super as often as possible, obviously. One way to do that is when you get kills with your super, it generates these orbs of light. And they look like these little glowing balls that fall on the ground, blue balls. And what you do, no pun there. What you do is grab those, and they help regenerate the little bar. You'll see the bar at the bottom left of my screen. Mine is kind of flashing right now. It's glowing, so my super is ready to use. Okay, and that will let you know that you're good to go. You can use your power, and once you generate some orbs of light, it will recharge that bar. It takes roughly 5 to 6 orbs of light to get it from empty to full. Okay, so it's not that bad. So if you get like 3 kills, say, with your super, odds are you're going to get at least 2 or 3 orbs of light generated, and you'll be halfway ready to do it again. Now in PvP, they said they'll let you know that heavy ammo is coming, and right there you grab that, and you don't start the round with launcher ammo, but once you get some, you have it, and I'm not going to say it's the equivalent of having a super, but has a similar effect. You know, of course, you have the AoE effect of the explosion, and works a whole lot better than bullets, at least for me. If you're as bad at aiming as I am, yeah, it's nice to have an explosive round. You know what I'm saying? But there's minimal points for capturing the flag itself. It's just 75 points. Some of the kills are worth 200 plus bonuses. You know, so still your what would you say? The greatest amount of your score is going to come from getting your kills. You know, if you want a really fat score in a particular round, well, you're going to need to go shoot something. You're going to have to go get competitive. Yeah, see, now, Titans, once again, not only are they a little tougher to kill, I don't know that their shields are so much more, but I believe they have quite a bit more health. And believe it or not, you're not quite as squishy as you'd think once your shields goes down. Your shield is just kind of a warning that now, well, your health is exposed. And Titans seem to have quite a bit more health. And they have more armor, too, but they seem to have more health also. And so they take just that few extra shots, and it gives them an extra second to get their power off. Someone's shooting you dead in the face, odds are you'll be able to get your power off before they finish you off, as opposed to the Warlock, who starts with the least armor and the least health. You have the quickest recovery, but it doesn't seem to make too much of a difference, at least early on. Now, maybe once you get all the perks where you get extra armor and extra health through leveling your guy, you know, you become a little bit less squishy, but early on, you can get finished off a lot quicker. It's kind of hard to get your power off before someone finishes you off, because it only takes a few rounds to kill you. Let's say I used my power there trying to get the AoE on him around the corner. That didn't do much work, but he walked right back into it. Not aware that my particular power for my Warlock actually stays there for a little while and eats up anybody who walks into it. It's kind of like a bubble of death that it creates for a couple seconds. My grenades do somewhat of the same thing. There is a tactic there for controlling the battlefield, if you think about it, where you'd hate to waste a power where you're not killing 3 or 4 guys, but essentially you can keep guys from running into a certain corner by casting your power over there and kind of funneling them to go the direction that you want them to go. That would be, once again, for more intuitive PvP players who aren't struggling so much just to get a kill.
Zone B.
But
you control all zones.
Still, it is a way to manipulate the battlefield. So powers, similar to Borderlands, you can in a sense dictate what's going on and how it's going. That was actually a really good shot from that guy. If you notice, that was pretty sweet. Right before he ducks away around the corner, he busts me in my wig. But we are destroying them here. That's, once again, I have this habit of aiming down my sights when I see an enemy, and so if I'm in the mid jump and a boost, especially on this stupid map, it's not a matter of falling short; it's a matter of dying, you know. And I believe the person I'm shooting at essentially gets credit for that kill too. Yeah, you know, it's just insult to injury.
Your strategy
My buddy in the back, you notice there's no friendly fire.
Zone C captured.
Trying to do as much FYI as I can here. Like I say, I haven't done a lot of homework on this, so I can't tell you much more than what I'm giving you here. But just a few heads up from the mistakes I've made to show you guys, if nothing else, what not to do. Gotta be real careful. I'm just careful just to land on this thing. I can't quite freak with this because I'm not so comfortable with my jumping yet. That see, he probably did the same thing. He probably went to aim at me while he was jumping and fell to his death. But hey, I get credit for that one. So that evens it up a little bit, right? Yeah, but anyway, I just passing along at least some of the things I've learned through my own errors, my own trials. Had some really bad rounds on this. You don't want to come in half-baked. That's one thing I can say to anybody. And you'd think that's obvious, but it is. Now, see, he got his power off before I did because his is so much faster. Titan's powers are a lot quicker than mine. The Warlock has somewhat of a wind-up, at least right now, where my character's leveled. Maybe once I level up and put a few more points into it or something. Now, see, there's some orbs of light there. If I was half empty, I would be full again. Those are the orbs I was talking about. Captured. But anyway, yeah, the Titan power, it's almost just instant. Like I say, it's a lot like the Note in Mass Effect 3. It's a lot like it. He wasn't going to do that power crap on me again. Not that time. Now, you did talk a little bit about the bonuses you get from your kills. If someone's trying to capture a flag and you knock them off of it, there's a bonus for that. And then, of course, if you get a kill while you're in the area of the flag, you know, there's a bonus for defending it. And it seems like there's pretty much bonuses for everything. So you can start working on a good kill streak and good point streak. See, I'll finally get mine off and go ahead and destroy somebody. It's about time. And see, there we go. My thing's already half charged again. Those 3 orbs were still there. I don't know if they stay for the entire round, but they'll stay there for a while. So if you find some orbs of light and you don't need them at the time, you know, go ahead and use your power somewhere, and if you can, get back to that area.
Lost.
And they'll be there for you. So you can go recharge your power. Now, me personally, I don't like to camp in any of the shooters that I play. I'm not a real big fan of camping. I like to run around a bit. I may stay to my zone or my spawn sometimes in shooters, but
All
I do like to roam, to patrol my area at least, not just lay in one spot. So you notice I like to move from flag to flag, but I guess it depends on the team you're with. You know, if you want to grab 2 flags and defend those with half your squad, or if you want to send your squad as a roving unit and everyone stick together the best they can and just go from flag to flag like that.
Zone A lost.
As long as everyone can kind of intuitively sense where the enemy's going to be, then that can work. But I guess there's different ways to go, you know. Or if you're just obviously out, you know, what would you say, outskilling the opponents, then I guess it doesn't really too much matter. If you're going around just destroying them and, you know, the score's like, you know, 20,000 to 3,000 type thing, I don't think there's too much to worry about.
Available.
Now here I have this white gun, this common weapon, as you'd say, and it by no means matches up to the green guns that have perks on them, and perks everything from faster reload, bonus damage from the last round in the clip, and it's kind of a Borderlands type thing. I hate to make comparisons, but it's kind of similar to that. Is the perks on the guns will give you bonuses in your gameplay. And I think what you'll find in this game is that you'll find that perfect gun. You'll find the one with the perks that fit your playstyle the best. You know, what do you want? Quicker reloading because you like to run and gun? Well, you find a gun that not only helps you reload quicker, or armor that has perks like that. That when you get, say, a critical kill, a headshot, you'll notice that your reload speed increases dramatically. It's like having 2 sleight of hand perks stacked, you know, for a little while, whether it be a few seconds or a minute or something like that. And then, you know, they'll stack each time to the point where your gun's almost instantly reloading itself. It's crazy. And your armor and your guns will have just random various perks on them.
10 seconds remaining.
Not to mention the perks you get just from your skill bonuses from leveling your guy. And like I say, having a rocket launcher is almost like having a super charge. Its AoE is pretty impressive. But we won, and of course I picked this one to show you guys, because the other embarrassing ones where I go 2 and 40, we don't need to talk about those, right? But that's it. That's pretty much how PvP works so far. That's the very basics. Don't know what game modes they're going to come out with later, all right? So if you are in the know on that, leave a comment below. Please share this if you liked it, if it helped you. Please subscribe and like the video, you know, if you liked it also. And for more Destiny videos, click that top left box for a list of all my videos. Click the bottom box, and if you wish to subscribe, there's that convenient button sitting right over my head. Go ahead and give yourself a workout. Mash on a little bit. All right, I'll take it easy. Bye.